Today we're talking about a cryptocurrency that has gone up over 100% in the last few weeks, and well, they're making a major push. Breaking it down right here in this video. You probably haven't even heard of this coin before. If you have heard of this coin, you've been watching the videos here on the channel, well, you might be rich right now. Talking about it right here in this video, so make sure you guys stay tuned. What's going on, guys? Patrick here. Today we're going to dive into this cryptocurrency that has made a massive move in the last few weeks. They're making a major marketing push. They are taking over the world. We're going to talk about it right here in this video. If you guys are not already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Let's get into it. So, what is the coin, Patrick? What's the coin? What's the coin that's going to make me richer? Or am I already rich from this coin? Let's talk about it. The coin that we're going to be talking about today is CRO, and that's Crypto.com's native cryptocurrency. And you can see here on the chart, in the last, in the last few weeks, since the end of October, we have went from 20 cents to a high so far of 43 cents. I think the all-time high is, 43.9. So 0.43 cents there on CRO, and you can see the chart right here. What's interesting is I've been talking a lot about Crypto.com here on the channel for the last few months, so hopefully somebody out there might have loaded up on some Crypto.com coins, as this thing has just went to the moon recently. And like I said, from back there in September, the low was around 15 cents. So yeah, you're up about, what is that? The gain, let's just say you bought down here on this last dip, you're up 183%. Not so bad in 49 days, 50 days there. Let's just say in the last week, what are you up? If you bought here at the 20 cent area, you are now up over 114% in the last 18 days on Crypto.com coin. Now, first off, should you buy Crypto.com coin? If you look here at the chart, you can see the last few days, it's rallied back from this previous dip down here to the 32 cent area and pushed up above the highs there. We had a lot of selling pressure coming there again at that 40 cent area, but it has now kind of reclaimed that and pushed up higher to that 43 cent area. We'll talk about the supply and talk about the company and all of that, but at the end of the day, the idea here is for you guys to get this on your radar, to keep a lookout for it. Crypto.com CRO coin. Definitely something you should have on your radar when the next cryptocurrency pullback happens, or we get a good pullback in CRO coin, because I'll talk about kind of why I believe this could go much higher from here as well, just based on what the company is doing and their overall idea. Now, if you go to the website Crypto.com, you can see actually right here, Matt Damon just did a big media push with them, a big advertisement. The idea here behind their advertisement is that fortune favors the brave. And well, Matt Damon's a big deal, and you can see this was kind of featured all over the place on Variety magazine. Basically, if you put one of Hollywood's most famous actors into an ad for your company, you're going to get a lot of publicity behind this, and you're going to get a lot of people talking about what in the world is Crypto.com, what in the world is CRO. So that was the recent big push, and I think a lot of the move that we're seeing in CRO is coming from this big media push and all the hype around it. And then also, having Matt Damon, you can also see back there in July, the UFC and Crypto.com announced a historic partnership. We talked about this on the channel as well already. So they've got the UFC, they've got Matt Damon, and then they've also got Formula One as well. They released this in the beginning of July as well. Crypto.com is a global partner of Formula One. They're all over the headlines. They're all over the media. Everyone's talking about them. And that's what moves the price on these markets. If we go over here and we look at some of the fundamentals, like the total supply, what is the total supply of CRO? The total supply ever will be 30 billion.26. So 30 billion. We'll say there'll be a total supply of 30 billion CRO coins. A lot of this is going to be used for staking. A lot of this is used on their website. When you buy things on their NFT website, when you buy things on their NFT marketplace, you'll use CRO coin. It's very easy to transact and to send it back and forth. And obviously Crypto.com is going to be pushing having marketing money, like having an actual business behind a cryptocurrency, and having people that are actually working, like these are real people, employees that are working to grow the Crypto.com brand, and then obviously grow the CRO token coin in the future as well. And what's interesting is It was recently listed on Coinbase.com. You can see right here, the news came out that Crypto.com coin hits all-time high after listing from rival Coinbase, which is very interesting because I've never really seen something like this before. I guess maybe they have Binance on Coinbase, but very interesting to see that you have Crypto.com listing on Coinbase, if that makes sense. So the story here is that Coinbase has been aggressively listing crypto assets lately. They added the token here, CRO. Coinbase announced yesterday the trading of Ethereum-based CRO would immediately. The listing has been a boom for CRO, which reached an all-time high of 29 cents and then obviously went higher from there. So very interesting to see that Coinbase.com is like, hey, I guess we're going to list our competitors' cryptocurrency, which, hey, good for us, good for the holders, and good for people out there that are holding CRO. You know, I'd want to pull back. We did get a nice little pullback from there. Maybe this pushes to like 50, 60 cents from, you know, the next kind of leg higher. After that, it's already above all-time highs. We're basically at all-time highs. If you look at Bitcoin, you look at the overall cryptocurrency market right now, we're kind of at that point where either Bitcoin is going to go to the moon or Bitcoin is going to pull back and consolidate for a little bit and then go to the moon. So it's kind of like a question of, do you want to load up on CRO now? Do you want to wait? Obviously, I think at the end of the day, you know, after having these big green candles to the upside, there should be some type of pullback, some consolidation here on CRO in the longer term. But you should definitely be keeping this one on your radar for some good pullbacks. You know, we get a pullback to this area here, that 31 cent area, kind of going across there. It kind of already bounced out there. So if we do get a pullback, you know, into this area, it could be a really good buy opportunity, especially with the downside here and, you know, not being a ton of downside. I feel like when you're buying, you know, on this pullback here on CRO, especially with all the hype going into the holidays, they're going to be doing more and more media pushes, more and more marketing for their brand and trying to build Crypto.com coin and get this out there to the mainstream. It's everywhere in the media. So very interesting. Like I said, this is more just an idea for you guys to really keep CRO coin on your radar for the next pullback. Like I said earlier in the video, I don't know if I'd be going out and buying a truckload of this right now, but there is possibility for an upside, you know, some serious upside here on Crypto.com coin. And the thing that I like I said, was the maximum supply being 30 billion. You know, their fully diluted market cap right now is only $13 billion, which puts it like 22, you know, on terms of the cryptocurrencies and total market cap. So if you go down here and you look at total market cap, you've got Crypto.com, Polygon, Bitcoin Cash is just slowly just dropping down the list here. But very interesting to see Crypto.com making this big of a move in the space that we are. Because you can look up here, Bitcoin, it's green on the day, but it's only up about 2.5% in the last 7 days. You got Ethereum pretty much negative on the last 7 days. And, you know, pretty much everything like very, very red pulling back here the last few days, the last 7 days here. But if you go down here and you look at Crypto.com, Crypto.com is up 23% in the last 7 days, percentage-wise. So looking at the current market cap and comparing Crypto.com with, let's say, Binance Coin. So Binance Coin right now, market cap is $108 billion. And then if you compare that to Crypto.com being $11 billion, you know, there's still a very, 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 I would say very, very, very good possibility that CRO coin can still go up 2, 3, or 4 times from here just based on the market cap alone and the supply. Because looking at Binance Coin, the total supply on Binance Coin right now, I think is, what's Binance Coin? Their total supply is 166 million. Obviously, you got to compare the overall amount of supply that's out there. But just looking at market cap alone, I think at $11 billion, there's still room, you know, for a $20 to $30 billion market cap on CRO. A $30 billion market cap would put CRO coin right around $1. And being at 40 cents now, that's still about 100% return. And, you know, possibly $1, you know, possibly moving to like, you know, $40, $50 billion market cap, about half of what the Binance market cap is. You know, if you look at that in terms of market cap versus Crypto.com and Binance and all that, there is still, I would say, maybe, you know, 1 to 2 to maybe 3 times return here to come on CRO. It's not too late just yet, and especially if you get a good pullback, to that, you know, 20 to 30 cent area in the future, and then you get that move to $1, there should be some good upside there on CRO. Obviously, this is not financial advice, and I would not suggest that you go out and you sell your left kidney or your mortgage your house to buy CRO. It could go to the moon tomorrow, but at the end of the day, let's be smart. Let's have some type of self-restraint here, and be adults, right? We can all make our own decisions here. I don't need to warn you guys that there is obviously risk involved with trading and buying and selling. Really anything in life, there's always that risk of things, losing value in the future. So there it is, CRO. I would definitely keep this one on your radar. Check them out, crypto.com. You could buy all the latest and greatest cryptocurrency right there on your phone, on their app. Really easy to use. I've been using it for the last few months, and I like it. I love it. I like it a lot. So if you guys haven't already, do me one favor, hit that like button, subscribe button, all the buttons down below. I'll talk to you guys later on.